Today I'm going to show us this darling style from Jon Renau. I'm wearing January and it's in the color Oyster. The color code is 56F51. Hi everybody, my name is Alicia. Welcome to my channel. I want to thank Franny's Hair. They sent me this piece so that I could review it for all of us. Now I'm going to leave a direct product link to this piece January. It'll be down in my description. And if you click on it, it'll take you straight over to the Franny's Hair website where you can look at pricing and see all of the different colors that January comes in. Okay, I'm going to turn around and let us see January on all sides. The first thing I want to talk about is this gorgeous color Oyster. You know, to me, it's just grays and platinums blended all together beautifully. It's got this little darker, it's like brownish gray, you know, just kind of mixed through it. I think you can see that, you know, right there. Let me read to you what the description says, and then I'm going to come up close and we'll look at it. Light gray with 20% medium brown front, graduating to gray with 30% medium brown nape. Let me come up here. I've had this color Oyster before on a Jon Renau piece, so I already knew it was beautiful. So Franny let me pick the style that I wanted to show you guys. And I chose this piece for a couple of reasons, and in this very color Oyster. Just lately, you know, some of you have reached out to me and have been asking, could I show a piece, a bob style that was just off of the shoulders that had some waves, very specific, but that's what you've been asking for. And then I've had several people ask, could I show more pieces in gray colors? Well, I thought of January immediately. I've had this style before, so I knew it was adorable. And then I wanted this beautiful color Oyster so that I could show you, you know, this beautiful gray. So January was just a perfect storm, and I'm so grateful to Franny's Hair for letting me show you guys this. Okay, let's talk about her measurements. She has a 10-inch crown, you know, a 10-inch crown in the back. Her sides are 6.25 inches. Her nape is 4.25 inches. Her bangs are 8.5 inches, and she weighs 2.9 ounces. I want to hit on that right away. You know, I know if you're a low density sister, you don't like a whole lot of hair. January can look a little bit full, but she weighs less than some of the pixies that I have, 2.9 ounces. I want to show you that even though January does look kind of full, it is not much hair. And we can make her a little bigger if we want to. But I just want to show you. It's the way the hair is cut. It's the curls and the waves, you know, that's making it look a little full like it does. But also I want to tell you, she does have permatease. There's permatease on the sides all the way around to the back. It's not that thick, pillowy kind, but it is a moderate amount of permatease. So I just wanted to make sure and mention that. You know, the permatease, we need that permatease sometimes to hide the wefting in the caps and just to hold the style for us. And I think that's what helps give January, you know, her body, and it'll just hold the style for us throughout the day. I want to make sure to tell you that I'm wearing the average cap, but this also comes in a petite cap and a fully hand-tied cap. So there is something for all of us, and I just love it when these caps come in petite, you know, average, then you've got a hand-tied cap. So I just think that's really wonderful. I'm going to come up here and show you the lace front. This color Oyster, this is Jon Renau's Smart Lace. And you know, if you've been following me at all, you know how I feel about these Jon Renau lace fronts. Look at this light color, this beautiful grayish platinum color with this lace front. It is just truly so natural. The lace doesn't come out very far at all. To me, you really just cannot even see it. And, you know, especially because this is a light color, there's no dark knots. That just looks, you know, like the hair is growing right out of our head. Just so completely natural. Very well done. Here is where I have her parted on the left. Now, we're going to talk about all this in just a second. She has a full mono top. But first, I want to show you my coverage on the sides. Like I said, this is the average cap, and I am getting fantastic coverage. I didn't cinch this cap in or anything. So here's my coverage on the sides. Here's the ear tab, comes down. Here's the top of my ear. You know that's just how I love it. It gives us excellent coverage on the sides. It's just wonderful for realism. So very good coverage on my very average measurements. You know, I'm 8 inches from the top of my forehead to the bottom of my chin. I have a 22-inch circumference. And you know, that's the measurement around our head, our circumference. So this average cap is fitting my very average measurements just perfectly. So I did want to talk to you about this full mono top. Let me take the cap off, you guys. You know, January comes at a little higher price point than some other pieces do, but I want to show you why and show you what you get when you get a piece with a full mono top. So this is January's full mono top. What that means is you can part this hair, you could part it zigzag. You could part this hair anywhere you want within this space. And that just lends to the look of realism, you know, with the hair. Also, when you have a full mono top, it just makes the hair move and look more realistic on top. You know, you can move it, you can style it, you can do anything you want when you have a full mono top. She has this gorgeous lace front. That's just my makeup, you guys. And it extends down into the ear tab. Again, when they extend down to the ear tab, it just covers here on the sides and just, again, lends to the look of realism. So here's her very soft ear tab with a strong metal stay in there, an extended soft nape, and these Velcro adjusters. These Velcro adjusters, if you take that off and move it back, it will give you some extra room in the cap if you need it, or you can take these and pull them in, and that will tighten it up on your head a little bit if you need it a little smaller. Now then, it's all open wefted, and what these open wefts do, it just helps to get a little circulation, you know, maybe make it a little tiny bit cooler on our scalp. You guys, while I've got it off, I wanted to show you this. Now, if you've been wearing wigs for a while, you already know this, but I wanted to do this in case you're watching this and you're new to wigs. I want to kind of explain to you why a full mono top is going to cost you a little more. This one doesn't have the full mono top. It has this very specific left hand mono part, and here's the lace front. So on this one, you can't necessarily part it anywhere that you want to in this space. You pretty much have to stay somewhere in this parting space. Now this one has a nice, and some of them do, it has a, you know, a pretty big space for parting, so you could move it over just a little bit. This cap is going to cost you just a little bit less than that full mono top. Then I have a basic cap. Now this basic cap has no mono features at all, no lace front, no parting space. I love my basic caps, but I'm just showing you the difference. This, of course, is going to cost even less because it doesn't have any of those mono features. It has this soft, wide band right here, and this just lays up against your forehead. And, you know, that's all I'm trying to say is it just doesn't have a lace front right there. It just has this felt-covered wide band. So, You know, it's just all personal preference. I wear my basic caps all the time, but I do sometimes like a full mono top. You know, if I've got somewhere really special to go or something's really important to me, I want a full mono top so that I can part it, style it, you know, that sort of thing. So I just wanted to tell you that. Let's look at January. Look at her darling little waves. Okay, let me put her back on. You guys, I went outside and took just a little short video of what this color Oyster looks like outside. And I did it inside my house just with natural light in my dining room so that you could see this color, and a little in the sun. I did a tiny short video of what this piece looked like straight out of the box, and I'm going to add it all to the end. Okay, it's really, really short, but I just want you to see everything about January that I can think to show you. So all I did to January was just separated her parting space a little bit. I'm going to take this opportunity to show you what I mean about that full mono top and how you can part it anywhere you want for the look of realism. That just looks like my scalp. That's what you get when you pay the extra dollars for that full mono top. We can even try to part her down the middle here. A full mono top is so good when you're trying to style your pieces or you want to do little updos or that sort of thing, because anywhere you part it, it just looks like your scalp. I'm a middle part girl, so I might want to try to part January down the middle. Let's just see what happens. The only thing that I did with January, you guys, was I took my Jon Renau wide tooth comb and I just really gently, her curls were a little more formed, just a little bit when I first took her out of the box. And so I just took this wide tooth comb and just kind of gently went through there just to separate those curls a little bit. January is made out of regular synthetic fibers. These are not heat friendly. This piece would last you forever. You just couldn't hardly wear this out. You know, when you have these pieces with these little curls and waves, it will relax some as time goes by, just because we play with them, we put our fingers in them, and those curls, you know, they'll relax just a little bit. Let me make sure if I wanted to tell you anything else. She comes in 38 colors, so you know, if you don't wear gray hair, you have 38 beautiful Jon Renau colors to choose from. I like it down the middle. I'd have to play with her a little bit more, but I like that. Okay. I want to say a huge thank you to Franny's Hair. Thank you, Franny's Hair, for sending me this so that I could show it to everybody. You guys, I'm going to leave all kind of links down in my description. I will leave one to Franny's website and to their Instagram page. Franny has a private support Facebook group, especially if you are new to wigs. I would love it if you would join that private support Facebook group. If you do, say hi to me. Let's get to know each other. There's a lot of seasoned wig-wearing ladies in that group. And if you're new to wigs and you have a lot of questions or want to ask anything, these ladies are so kind. And they'll just jump on there and answer your questions and try to help you with anything that you might need. We all had a lot of help when we first started wearing wigs. So in that Facebook group, they just like to give help too. Okay, everybody, I think that's all that I wanted to tell you. Everybody, thank you so much for watching my video. If you will, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. It would really help me out, and I appreciate you. I'm going to let you go, everyone, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. this style that I'm wearing is January, and it's by Jon Renau, and this is in the color Oyster, or 56F51. I'm just sitting outside. It's kind of evening time. This oyster is beautiful. To me, it's just a blend of grays and platinum. Okay, there's January from Jon Renau. This is the color Oyster, just standing in front of my big window in my dining room, just natural light. So this is what January by Jon Renau looks like straight out of the box. Her pretty little waves and this gorgeous color Oyster. Let's put her on. Okay. We're gonna have to work with her just a little bit. There we go. Let me turn around. So there's January straight out of the box. I'm going to get to know her just a little bit and I'll be right back.